Hey there, I'm the guy who likes to go fast, and do you remember the Timenian Square massacre? Me neither. Anyways, I bet you probably remember the Bakugan New Destroy video from about a month ago now. That was only for Arc 1. This is the Arc 2 video, so let's get right into it. So, what happens in this arc? Well, I'll firstly explain to you what happens in between. Firstly, after kicking the Vexos out of New Destroyer, Mira and the Bakugan Brawl's Resistance go back to Vestal and then go on news telling everybody that the king is bad and the Vexos are awful. And also showing them that the Bakugan can speak and are basically living beings that can also speak English apparently, but still. And then, you know, the Vestal King, King Xenoheld, and the Vexos become so popular they decide to get the fuck out of town while they can. And funnily enough, King Xenoheld, the king of the Vexos, does not like losing. Just like Barodius and all the other villains, they don't like losing. So, he begins the development of the Bakugan termination system. And then, he then goes to the god Bakugans, the 6 ancient warriors of Vestrioa, challenge them to a fight for their energy, and then, you know, wins. But they don't like losing either, so they give the powers to all of the main characters. And you're probably thinking, what the hell is he going to use the attribute energies for? Well, he's going to use that to charge the Bakugan termination system. Hi, I'm the Science Guy, and I'm here to tell you that in order to charge your own Bakugan termination system, you will only need 6 C-type batteries, and that should get rid of all the Bakugan and all your problems. Anyway, so after the 6 ancient warriors of Vestrioa end up losing their battles and giving all the powers to the main 6 characters, all those characters get hunted down individually, and then they lose, surprisingly easily actually. Which then leads all the main characters to go to New Destroyer, pick the actual Bakugan termination system up, and throw it into space. Also evacuate all the Bakugan off of New Destroyer into Marucho's house as well, because apparently somehow every single Bakugan can fit to that house. But anyways, on with that, eventually, you know, while it's in space, Drago, you know, he's the one taking it up into space. Helios fucks off because, like, he doesn't want to die. Drago's like, no, I will protect my people. And then eventually the system goes off. But, you know, Drago being the fucking Giga Chad he is, even if he's still dying, he's gonna, you know, suck. Oh fuck. He's gonna keep on flying, and then he also absorbs the power, and then evolves. You're probably wondering, how the hell does he evolve? Well, he goes from this to this. Basically, he grew legs, which is like the best evolution Drago has ever had in my opinion. And you're probably thinking, oh come on, that's got to be the final ending of this arc, right? Wrong! Well, you see, Xenoheld, once again, does not like losing. We're going to have to emphasize this. He does not like losing. Which, to be honest, he's already lost twice now, so... Or 3 times, actually, because he lost New Destroyer, but still. So, he commissions a huge fucking battleship to be able to destroy a planet and take over the galaxy again. Because, you know, in the middle of space with your space pass, how exactly are you going to get all that metal to build that? Who knows where they got it from. And also the mechanical Bakugan. But, yeah, that's good and all. And as we know, it didn't work again because, you know, they blew it up. Also, at this point, the Vexos, they're also tired of losing, so they begin to betray. However, our little friend Hydron here with daddy issues and who wants to be noticed by his dad, goes around and kills Volt and Link, expecting his dad to be proud when, like, he really doesn't give a shit. And he's like, and then eventually he gets Hydron to be beaten by a beating machine. That's right, your own little toy designed for child abuse. And after all that, this series ends because they blow up the ship, and that's how the series ends. But yeah. Oh yeah, also Dan, Drago, Helios and Spectra are constantly fighting each other, and Spectra and Helios become good guys after, you know, taking like the 50th loss they've had in the series. Anyways, enough with the bloody thingy, the story. Now it's on to the toys. Now the toys were literally just this. That's the only really new toy for this arc. Battle Gear. You see, Battle Gear is brilliant, right? It was used more in Gundam Invaders, but I'll demonstrate it here for you right now. You see, you have this thing. It should be folded up, but I can't bother to right now. And then you place it on here, and boom, your Bakugan's more power. It's like the greatest thing ever, I know. And I forgot to mention the Zuckinator, which is probably the greatest piece of Bakugan battle gear ever, in my opinion, because it's basically a huge fucking cannon able to blow a hole in that ship that we talked about though. Because they literally use it to blow a hole in the ship and go and rescue Mira's dad, who just happens to be Professor Clay, because he's the one who designed the Bakugan termination system and the ship, and also all the mechanical Bakugan. But yeah, that thing is just amazing, and I'm pretty sure Mark Zuckerberg calls his penis the Zuckinator. So what was great about this arc? Well, the fights were bloody brilliant. I love how insane the bloody battleship is, and also how they decide they want to, you know, put all the Bakugan into one house. And just, I love how weird this arc got, and also how much more action there was in this compared to the last arc. Because there was a pretty good fight every episode, and, you know, it was pretty interesting in general. Also, I like how Professor Clay's death was just completely unnecessary. Like, he could have just, you know, gone with his family, we're gone with Mira and Spectra and not, you know, died, but instead he decided to rush back to his computer like every single Discord moderator and respond to the bloody meme in general. One minor thing I don't really like about this arc, well, it's not the fact I don't like it, it's just confused me how the Battle Brawl is able to actually breathe in space. Because literally, the final battle is an entire space battle, and somehow they're not wearing like oxygen masks or anything. It's like somehow they gain the ability to breathe in no oxygen environment, which I'm pretty sure no species on Earth or in other planets can do. Right, so anyways, this arc is definitely a solid 8.52 out of 10. So anyways guys, thank you for watching this video. If you want to see more Bakugan reviews, click here. If you want to see my latest video that isn't this one, click here. And also remember, in the link in the description below or the top comment, you will see a thing that you can click on to go and donate to me. So please, if you want to support me, do that. Anyways, thank you and goodbye.